Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to go to Leap of Death and we're going to go up the trail, because I did a video where I went down the trail and you guys seemed to like it, and most of you wanted to see me go up it as well, so we're going to go up it. And with the power of editing, we are here, unless you had to watch like a 60-second screen of silence where the game was loading, in which case, well, yeah, you should probably tell me that I forgot to edit that out, and I could fix that. But I think I should remember to edit it out, and we'll be here real instantly, and it's great, and lovely. And if you want to mess with me, you can be like, oh, WhyBeAre, you didn't edit it out. I'm like, what? I thought I did. Oh my god. And then it's like, don't do that. Actually, that's just me. I'll be like freaking out, like, oh man, I forgot to edit it, even though I didn't. And then I'll just be so confused, and I'm like, oh wait, that's my own fault because I said that. Don't do that. That's mean. You're not mean, right? Don't do that. Somebody's gonna do it now. I shouldn't have said nothing. But anyways, we gotta get to the bottom before we get to the top. So I just jumped off a Leap of Death, and we're gonna get to the bottom real fast. Unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna end up in the wet hole and not the dry hole like I was aiming for, so that's no good. And that sounded kind of weird. How about let's just call it the crater with water and the crater without water. And then I'm sure somebody's going to come around and say, WhyBeAre, that's not technically a crater, blah, 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 this is why. And I'm like, okay, fine. Let's say, the place with water, the place without water. Well, technically, that's not a place. That's a, you know what? I don't care. You know what I mean? We want to go here where there's no water. And the truck fell in the water, so he's fired. We got to get a new truck. Anyways, I mean, that one's not even an off-road truck. Why would you use that thing anyway? So let's just say here we are, right there. And for this, we're going to use the same truck we use going down. We're going to use the off-road edition of the Gravel D series. We're going to use, let's use an orangish color, and let's see how that looks. Alright, that looks alright. It's kind of ugly, but that's okay. And we're going to use this to climb it. Now, the map itself is actually designed for a vehicle that had much better off-road capabilities than this vehicle. Well, maybe not much better, but it was definitely superior to this one, I think. But we're going to try using this one anyways, because we're using the experimental version of BeamNG.drive, which had some physics changes and stuff, which I think will make something like this just a bit easier, and it shouldn't be too big of a problem, I'm hoping. But if we get stuck too much or anything, I will just try to, figure out an alternative, but we'll see what happens. And, usually, by the way, when you see the experimental version of BeamNG.drive plus Leap of Death, the road is all black and stuff. I fixed that. I should have a tutorial on how to do that up already. If not, it'll be up really soon. But it's just a real quick, like, 1 minute fix. You don't have to, like, trace the roads or anything. It's just a real quick, boom, you're done. And then you got the roads looking good. They're not quite the exact colors they were previously, but it doesn't matter because it looks 1,000 times better than the black hole roads that just looked weird and you couldn't really see the depth of anything. It was terrible. This works fine though. And that's just a glitch, by the way. It's like it's just a glitch with the change in versions and stuff. And I need to slow down. I'm like going so fast. It's like I don't need to. Let me put in manual as well. But I was going so fast. It's like I don't need to go fast. I'm just gonna kill myself if I do that. If this was real life, I wouldn't even drive this. If this was real life, I'd be like, I'm gonna park my car here and walk because, well, first off, I would probably fall off, and that would be well, maybe not. But, I could probably fall off and die, so I don't want to do that, so I'd park my car and walk because of that. Number two would be my tires are just normal summer tires made for grip. If you put those on a dirt road, you're just going to slide all over the place, fall, and die. My car doesn't have that much ground clearance, so maybe before we fall off and die, you would just get stuck on something because of the terrible ground clearance. Well, it's great for, normal things, but it's not an off-roading ground clearance, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I would never do this in real life, at least with the car I own right now. It would be a dumb decision. However, in a fake game with a fake car that I don't actually own, we can do it. I'm still not going to go fast, though, because, well, I still want to try to do it in as little tries as possible. I don't expect to do it in just one after, failing to do it the downhill in just one. I think downhill took like 2 or 3, right? So, we'll try our best to not blow through cars left and right and have like a fleet of vehicles destroyed in the process, but I don't expect like a flawless run or nothing. Alright, we made it to the dam. That's pretty damn good. Always gotta make a damn pun. Me and my damn puns. I want to get to 100. We ain't gonna make it. No, I don't want to crash into the wall again. I did that before. I don't know if you remember. I wanted to get 100 miles per hour on the dam, and then I slammed into the wall because I was so greedy. It was like that was a bad decision. I'm not gonna do it again. As much as I want to get to 100, I will regret that when my car is all busted up. Especially considering we just started, really. It's like, oh, we already broke our car. It'd be a terrible idea. Whoa. That thing just bounced. I thought it was gonna flip or something for a second. Oh, what the heck is this? Hey, look at this. Look, no hands, because I'm just holding the accelerator, which you normally use your feet. It's like a slot car. You just hold the gas pedal and it steers it free. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm doing it bad. You know, when you do a slot car, you don't just say all gas, no brakes. You need to slow down sometimes. You don't need 100% throttle all the time. I almost killed myself because, well, not killed myself, but I almost flipped my truck because I'm all like, all gas, 100% gas, yes! And if you do that in slot cars, your car's just going to fly away. Never a good thing. Alright, this is the hardest hill of the whole map, if you ask me. Right here, so I honestly expect falling. Because this first section isn't too bad, but then that last section is just, that place is a truck killer. At least it was going downhill. It was just so steep. Come on, keep getting traction, keep getting traction. And it's so thin too. I mean, look. We made it. Come on, there we go. Woo. And I'm not using any other cars just because, like, I think this one's the most balanced. You know, there are other cars that could work better, sure, but like this one, it feels like it's a fair vehicle to use. You know, it's like this one, it feels real. It feels like this car would actually be capable of it. There are other cars that are like, yeah, it's a lot better on off-roading, but it almost feels cheating because it's too good. With this one, it's like, you gotta do good if you want to do good. The other one's like, you can kind of drive sloppy and do good. This one's like, it's just more rewarding to drive, you know? It's like, when it does good, it's like, I actually did that versus some of the other cars where it's like, that was probably the car. At least that's how I feel, you know? So far, we're doing alright. I'm happy, you know? We're cruising along. I do notice my door is a little ajar. It's not good. I dented it up a bit, but that's okay. It's just a door. And we are good to go still. So how far have we driven so far? That's actually pretty impressive when you consider it. Look, we're already way up here. Not bad. You know, one thing I could also do if I wanted to would be deflate the tires to possibly get better traction. But I'm not gonna worry about that, because then I'm gonna pretend like, I mean, I won't do it. You know, it's just like I don't feel the need for it. I could, you know, if I'm ever in a situation where I fail, that'll be like the crutch I fall back on. You know, to just get me a little bit more traction if I need it. But for now, we're just gonna use the tires as they are. You know, inflated fully. And I just gotta go a little. I think I'm going faster uphill than downhill, which is kind of ironic, you know? You would think with gravity pulling me along, it'd be fast the other way. Nope. I am just going ridiculously fast through here, and it's just like, I should slow down. Because I'm gonna fall off if I keep this up, and I know it. So we're gonna just upshift a bit and just chill out. 30 miles per hour is too much. 20 or so, that seems reasonable, if you ask me. 25, that's pushing it, yeah. 25 is pushing it, 30 is stupid, which I was doing for a while, you're just gonna die. 20 seems pretty good, though. But so far, we're doing good. I mean, no big problems. I'm gonna jinx myself, you know, I'm gonna say that, and it's gonna be like, we're falling, we're upside down, something's gonna happen, we're gonna blow our tire off somehow. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said a thing. See, look, we're in the air, and okay, we're okay. Could have been bad. I'm gonna take that as a warning from the game, and it's like, don't make me angry again. And I'm like, okay, game, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, game. I won't do it again. And this hill also looks scary steep, doesn't it? Like, looking ahead, it's like, that does not look good, does it? That looks bad. Careful. Alright, this is where I expect to fall here. Like, I know I'll fall eventually, it's just a matter of when. Will it be now? Not yet, not yet. I made it. So far, so good. And I don't know how much the manual transmission is actually helping me, but I gotta use it. It just feels like it helps me, even if it doesn't. This looks weird. This part right here does not look good. Whoa. Okay, we're good. It just looked like it was a rough angle. I mean, look how thin this road is, though. Oh my goodness. You know, it's almost so thin where you would think the weight of the car would just make the whole road fall apart almost. I mean, I know it wouldn't because the rocks are so heavy and stuff, but just looking at it, it's scary. Like, can the rocks hold you up even? Okay. I need to focus a little bit more. I was starting to kind of let my mind, drift away, and then almost just fell off right there. That's one way to wake yourself up. Like, okay, I got to focus again. Make sure that don't happen. All right, let me take a quick pause right here so I can get my mind ready, and then we'll continue on. Okay, so this is the same truck. You can tell I'm not cheating because the door's still ajar slightly. And we can continue on. I just wanted to take a quick breather and drink and then just get myself focused and ready because, man, it feels like if I'm not focused, we're going to fall. And that's not what we want. We want to survive and not fall. That's the goal. That is a scary turn. I think either A, off-roading is just a lot easier in experimental version, or B, going uphill is almost easier than downhill. I don't know which. I have to actually do a comparison between the two, but yeah. Actually, that's a good video idea. A comparison of this road between experimental and stable. I'm sure it'd be a visual difference. Like, you would see one of them just struggling all over the place, while stable struggling all over the place, while experimental just breezes through like I've been doing. Oh goodness, which way? It has to be this way because this one's still going uphill. Right? Oh, the road ended. That wasn't even a road. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Don't want to flip over. No, 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 no. Alright, let me think here. That does not go anywhere, so it has to be this way. Okay, got it. Yeah, let's not go 40 miles per hour through here. We're gonna flip over, and that's... No, 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 no flipping. Calm, 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 but fast. No, we don't need fast. We need just calm. Alright, let's go fast. Screw it. I want to reach 60. I know I touched 60, but that was while I was in the air, so that don't count. I tried it. You know what? I'm not gonna do it again. I don't need to die to learn my lesson. You know, we'll go faster if we eventually fall off because I have less to lose. But right now, we're still on one life, one run, you know? So far, so good, man. It's happy times. Oh, look, there's my bridge I like. It's so wide in comparison to everything else. It's so nice. Like, look at all this width on both sides. So smooth. Oh, bridge, you're lovely. I want to make out with you. I mean, as the truck would make out with you, not me, and as in me. Like, I don't know why I said that. I'm tired. Hey, you be quiet, you. It's 5:30 a.m. I need to go to bed. See, this is what happens when I don't have work the next day. It's like, oh, I don't have work next day. Let's stay up way later than I rightfully should. And it ruins me. The next day, I'm like, oh, the whole day I'm just like, oh. Okay, can we save this? That is a mean hole. Like, if you're coming out up on that, hold on, I'm gonna fall into it real probably trying to do this, but oh well. Yeah, shoot, that was a dumb idea. I just wanted to show something and then we did that. Okay, great. Yep, well, alright, we lost the truck because I was trying to show you something. Does that really count though? I mean, I don't think that one should count. I mean, you guys could say it doesn't count or not. You guys can be the judge, but I don't think it should count considering I was trying to just show you something in specific right here. It's not really my fault because I'm not supposed to be going in reverse anyways. Oh, now it's gonna just, okay, I'm still just trying to get it lined up to show you the thing, and it's like this, you know, just spawn me in the totally opposite orientation of what I need, you know? Fine, I'll spawn myself down here. Sheesh. All I wanted to show you is what you would see if you're on the inside, because I know you wouldn't be able to see anything until you fall in. That's all I wanted to do, man. This is gonna cost me like 4 cars or something. See, but look, you're driving along like this. Can't see the road. And then you'd fall in if you weren't hugging the side like that. You see that? You see that? That was only because we were hugging the inside because we knew it. If we didn't know to hug the inside, look, you're just driving along. And then boom. Just like that, you're done. Alright. So as far as I'm concerned, this is still like car number 1 in terms of actual attempt. Sure, it's technically not the first car still, but the first car wasn't damaged more than like cosmetically, you know? So, you know, like I said, you can hold it against me all you want. It's not like there's an actual competition for this or anything. As far as I'm concerned, though, this is still the first car. You know. Look at this turn. This is tight. Not in the good way either. People even say that anymore? I don't think people do anymore. Feel like I'm getting old. Alright, but we're going to probably take a break soon. Because I might just try to pick this up another day, actually. Because this is like, for me, I am tired. Like I said, it is 5:30 a.m. and I'm just like, I need to go to sleep. So we'll just get to a safe spot and then we'll end the video. Okay, there we go. So this is where we'll stop. How will we remember where this is? Good question. I don't know. I'll figure out a way to find it though, trust me. Or don't, because I might not. I'll figure it out probably. So, yeah, I mean, we might be about a third of the way or halfway, it's hard to say. But anyways, until next time, this is WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.